against Fouma's Mbappe.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can tell with the way he built his squad, he knows he's playing around for the speed boost, the pace in behind with Liao. He's got Mbappe, of course. Theo Hernandez in left wing back.
Well, this is it then. 2 more massive games here from the FC Pro Open Qualifier. AgitPower takes on Mark11 of Team Footwiz. Ilian up against fellow Frenchman Fouma. Ilian 2 red cards in his last 2 games. He won on the penalty shootout in his opener here, but fell to Gabarros, who really is finding his perfect form. The newest recruit of RB Leipzig. They will have another player alongside Anders Vergang at least in the FC Pro Open. Rafael Leao, was he onside? Yes, he was. Ilian building to his first real attack of the game. Expect to see Sophia Smith come onto the pitch later on into the game. He's a massive fan of her as Ilian power shot. I don't know what on earth that was from Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, I don't think he expected the animation to take that long. It's a lot slower with a player that doesn't have the power shot plus play style like Valverde does. We're going to be seeing this a lot, by the way. The first time balls in behind, the triggering of the runs of Mbappe, of Liao. The issue is, all it takes is one. We saw in the game against Neat, he had a couple opportunities in behind. He scored a few from it.
He scored a handful of goals in that last game. Bruno Fernandes, one of the cheapest players on this pitch, who's been incredible. He tries to manoeuvre around the oncoming defenders, does Fouma. Gets back in possession via Valverde and a chance to break away. It's not going to come to anything here.
You see?
Oh my days, what a chance. Chances it down, easy as you like. It's relentless from Fouma.
It's from nothing. I'll be honest, I didn't even see the pass on there. I thought maybe he played it a little bit too early, but the first time ball over the top, first time lofted through ball, that is. In behind, Leao gets behind the defensive line. Keeper makes a slight shuffle to the left, giving him pretty much an open goal as long as he gets it on target.
I just want to speak about it as well, Ryan, because I was speaking to a few of the players in the last game while I had a chance to breathe between that second round. This Bruno Fernandes item is really getting a showcase this weekend.
He's unbelievable.
He's not even 15,000 coins, I believe, currently on the market. If you are listening now and you're at home and you're looking for an attacking midfielder, what can he offer maybe some of our players and fans that are watching and tuning in that need a player like him?
For me, first and foremost, it's the play style plus. The long ball pass plus is incredible this year, as it was last year, but of course, with at this stage of the game, not too many players in that position have that play style. So for Bruno, as you mentioned, the 7 million budget, if you're playing a 5-2-1-2, he's perfect in that cam position.
What a ball again, Bruno Fernandes, it's like you can hear us.
You're joking.
Penalty waved away there. Wow. Courtois has been a bit fearless there once again. He comes out flying. Ryan Purcell thought it was a penalty. I'd have to agree with him. Completely waved away. Chance for Ilian to go straight back down the other of his Mbappe. Tries to step over into the space. Mbappe will get it again. Nice little Astico. Still chasing down Virgil van Dijk.
One thing I've liked as well, again, just referring back to his game against Neat in the previous round, is his composure in defence. He's able to, even in those tricky situations, a lot of players will maybe just spam pass and then lose possession, give away a free goal. But he's happy to just dribble out a little bit, then play in a simple pass across the back line.
Every time he gets the ball with Bruno Fernandes as well, right? He's not even taking a touch with him.
Boom, first time. Ilian Boushi's reading it. He read it well that time. He's on the attack as well. Didn't come to anything, but the problem is when you're stepping off and allowing it, you see it just... Fouma's not somebody you want to give the space to run into, especially with players like Liao and Mbappe.
Well, we have kicked off our other game as well. Mark11 v AgitPower. We'll jump over there shortly after we've seen this attack play out. We'll give you the lowdown there. Again, that's the qualification game to qualify for the FC Pro Open. We'll be seeing Mark return once again for a second year. There's an update there for you. Mark does lead by a goal to nil. We'll catch the goal as soon as we've got it. And here it is now. This is the chance. Ilian also got a chance at the corner of your screen. Mark able to build up with Liao. Back to Mbappe. That little touch there from Mohamed Salah that just dinked the ball up. Allows Mark to lead by a goal to nil. Look at the space for Mbappe. It's just a getting game at that point. Wait for the goalkeeper to move and just pick your spot.
It's the first time ball over the top again. We didn't get to see it in all its glory just as we came back from the replay, but you'll see it now. Just triggering him. First time ball to Bruno. Over the top. You just wait and wait and wait. You know he has to move the goalkeeper. He has to gamble. If there's one solace for Ilian to take is that Fouma was leading by at least 2 goals for a portion of the game against me and didn't end up blowing it. He ended up winning the game, but
Bruno Fernandes, an assist monster at the moment. Again, one of the cheapest players in these teams you are looking at. A 7 million coin budget was given to all of our pro players in this qualifier. And yes, he might be linking up with a player that's worth 3 or 4 million coins in Mbappe, but he's setting him up perfectly. Mark has doubled his lead as well. He's got the same feeling as Fouma at the moment. That one punched in to his striker. What a perfect start that is from Mark, by the way.
Yeah, that ping pass, play style plus kicking in.
What is that? Valverde just reminding Fouma that he has got a power shot in his locker. That one, unfortunately, though, high and wide and not timed by any means. Bruno Fernandes waiting for the perfect pass. Mbappe's on, play it across. It's going to be an easy tap in. 3-0 to Fouma. They couldn't have asked for a better start in this game.
The build-up play was superb. The shot in at the near post, you could argue maybe a driven pass was on, but when the luck is on your side sometimes,
and when it's your Mbappe as well, you just
look at this though. Come on, the back of Courtois. It's just there's nothing you can do if you're Ilian, but the build-up before that was great from Fouma. His coach behind him kept to that little smirk. He knows as well. It's a bit fortunate for that open goal tap-in.
Just taking all the time, Ilian in this celebration pause. Try and get his head back in the game. Keep in mind as well that one of our 2 players that lose this game, whether that of course be the likes of Mark, AgitPower or Ilian turns this game around, will have a chance to play again later tonight in the last chance qualifier. Power shot. Off target again. Yeah.
It's something that works. I know a lot of people at home will be thinking, why would you even attempt to shoot that? But it's something that has been fruitful for a lot of these players in this competition. That he's going to get... Oh, he didn't put enough power in it.
The point I wanted to make, sorry, is that, yeah, one of our players that lose this round, the player that has the better goal difference, will have a chance again to play later on against Abu Fwazi, who was the best loser, you could say, from Group B in yesterday's action. Then Montax's also here in the building in London. Big chance, needs to score that one.
Don't know if he could have taken a touch. Could have been a mistake as well, because Courtois would have come out with that play style. Maybe it would have suffocated the keeper. We've got a replay. Hold on.
3-0 up, Ryan. What's happened here?
Elastico. Keep on going with Liao. Whips it in. Salah. Bicycle. Bottom corner. Wow.
I think AgitPower speaks for all of us there. We just... So what could I do with that? Mark11, you are cooking, my friend. What a start he's had to this game. 3-0 he leads in a qualification game for the FC Pro Open.
With precision shooting as well, he has to make sure he aims that perfectly. He put it perfectly into the bottom corner. Look at Liao. Doesn't manage to get his way through. But as you mentioned about the goal difference, I'm sure that we're playing on the players' minds that are, of course, AgitPower and Ilian in this moment, is that you don't want the game to get too far away from you. You need to make sure that you're in the conversation to fall into that bracket later on today.
The problem you've got, though, you've sort of run into the King of France, really, a 4-time French champion, has to make this happen. Ilian has pulled a goal back. And with that goal, no doubt there'll be a bit more composure and confidence for him.
Yeah, that's a confidence boost. He needed that. The ball in behind was perfect. The player lock as well. It's a beautiful ball. Green time header.
been a few times though, Ryan, in the last sort of 5-10 game minutes where Ilian just looked for that power shot. Has he forced it maybe a little bit too much, or is it more just saying to Fouma, look, this is what I'm looking for, be aware of it?
The thing is, I always say when you're in the competitively, offensively, you need to set traps for your opponent. You need to make them worry about, is he going to power shot, is he going to play a lock, is he going to loft it in behind first time? You need to have different avenues to score goals, and of course with the power shots this year, I don't think it's that out of the ordinary to be taking shots that Ilian was taking.
Big gulp out there. Just 4 minutes until the half as well. Mbappe finds Leao on play, Van Dijk. Where's that going to bounce? Mbappe, quickest to react. Has to be careful there because that might have even been a penalty. Well, quick corner comes in, off the line by William Saliba.
Thing with that pass there from De Jong to Mbappe, I think for Fouma, he knows that pass isn't going to go through. He's sort of playing for a bounce back. Hold on.
Big chance. Did time it green, Ryan, but it was quite an awkward angle. Quick corner comes in. Look at the space and time. What a save. Courtois will get another quick corner if he can get Van Dijk's head on it. Back into Van Dijk it goes. Another big save to keep Ilian away from Fouma's goal, but he might have just given possession straight back to him. No, he recovers it well, and he should be able to get himself into half-time for 2-goal lead. Sprinkle of chances there, though.
Yep.
Added time of 2 minutes is complete. Fouma leads at the break, 3-1. And as I look across as well, Mark11 also leads 3-0 at the break too, which gives us the perfect opportunity for us to speak about a really cool opportunity that is coming up for you at home. If you've been sitting there this weekend thinking, how can I get involved in the FC Pro ecosystem? Well, you can now. And there is another incredible opportunity with our recent FC Pro Open Cups. If you are a player that's recently maybe been in the global qualifiers online but didn't make it, or you've just hit Division 3, your competitive journey can still start via the FC Pro Open Cups. That link on your screen now is so important. That QR code, scan it on your screen. There is going to be a handful of FC Pro Open Cups. The top 28 place players from around 10 regions will earn a spot to play in the play-ins later on this, or next year I should say, in the FC Pro Open Championship. And from there, you could even make the World Championships. You could be a world champion from this journey here. So sign up today, scan the QR code, and who knows, it could be your year. You've got to start somewhere, Ryan, haven't you?
Yep, agreed. It's a good opportunity just to showcase your skills. There are a few people that always message me in my streams asking how they can get involved, but as you mentioned, there's no better time than now.
I said the World Championship, and I turned my back, and look who came into shot. Anders Vergang is back again. You loved it so much yesterday, you're back again, is that right?
It was okay, but yeah.
All right, could be a bit more excited for it, yeah?
He's had enough of you, Brandon.
Probably has. First and foremost, Anders, we've got two massive games here. You reacted off camera when you saw the teammate of Fouma come into your group in Leandro Peixoto. Is that a matchup that you wanted to play then? You're looking forward to playing him?
No, honestly, it was just for the troll, but I know he's really good, but yeah, nice.
What if Fouma came in your group as well?
I think that's gonna happen. Like, it's quite obvious. Like, the two teammates, they will play again and then with me. So I don't know. Like, I will just see who's gonna get in my group. And as far as I saw, Group C is amazing. So there's only like always good players left. Like, both groups today is really hard.
You've had quite an interesting weekend because you've already qualified. Obviously, world champion. You're already in the FC Pro Open. You've been able to sort of relax this weekend. We'll just see this chance quickly now. AgitPower has pulled a goal back in this game. What a long ball over the top that one is, by the way. Finds Rafael Leao. What's something that you've recognised or maybe learnt this weekend? Like, what's been a popular thing that's been happening?
I think every goal in, like, is almost like L1 triangle first time, but I also knew that before, and there's like, but yet there's like the first like important tournament that you can see like how people are playing, and everyone is like playing quite similar. So yeah, it seems like everyone is very good at adapting, and then it's just the small margins to like decide the winner.
Well, let's speak about your group as well. You've got, of course, a handful of players in there, such as the one Austin and Leandro Peixoto. Still 3 more names to find. Is there anyone that you would really like in your group?
Not specifically. I feel like the 3 who's in the group now, I'm like, I should win it, but I don't know. I feel like the only one I'm like has in my mind, I don't want to play Sumut just because we're teammates. But like if I just get first in the group, I heard like I'm like directly at World Cup, so that's my goal for the group.
Just a quick one as well. We can see the Twitch chat online as well. If you've got any questions for the world champion, get them in now. We'll pick some of our favourite ones to ask him while we unfold these last 2 qualification games. As it currently stands, Fouma leading 4-1 and in a really good position, Ryan.
Yeah, Anders, if you're in this position for Ilian, is there anything you change? Do you think you change formation, make a sub? Or do you think he just needs to stick to what he's been doing and just hope it works?
I'm not sure which subs he has, but since the budget is like 7 million, I'm not sure he has like the best subs. I can see there's a pause now, but it's like, it's 9 minutes half, like he would like, it's not impossible, like you can easily score 3 goals.
Yeah.
So it's more about like the mentality.
What's your thoughts on the budget? Do you think it should be more or less?
I think it's okay, like I didn't have to think about it, so I don't like quite know what exactly you can get, but you can get like Mbappe and like a playable team, so I think it's okay. But like Ilian, I think like the last decider was against me for the eSport World Cup where he lost, so
yeah,
I feel like kind of sad for him if he's gonna lose the decider again. But I'm not sure about the goal difference. Maybe he has like the last chance later today.
Back to this one for a split second. Mark is just under 13 game minutes away from making it back to another FC Pro Open. He'll be hoping this year he will be able to have a stronger performance in that competition. Difference is this year, right? He's had to qualify this year. Obviously, he was invited the year before. Questions coming in. How to defend when the ball is in the air of lob passes? These first-time through balls especially. Can you defend them?
Even in times the world champion can't defend it, so it's pretty hard. But like I would say that you should just like, you can either like press the player who will like do the pass, or you can like switch to the center back and run back. But it's like, you need good timing, and you need to like practice it many times, so you like know to do it like in the right like situations. Because if you do it like wrong, then it's like, you know, the offside like line, you're gonna like take a center back like out of position, and then he can just like outplay you.
That's where probably the R3 comes in, Ryan. Quick player switching.
Yep, exactly. But as Anders said, you have to be careful. It's all about timing. If you don't time it properly, of course, you're going to be punished. You give your opponent too much space in behind as well.
Another question coming in from Paddy. What is the key to becoming a pro player? When you've got the ultimate story, Anders, you played for champions and had an incredible record there, and then your story started from there. So what advice would you give to Paddy?
I would say that you should, like, honestly, you should sacrifice a lot. There's many things you can't do because of like tournaments or anything, but I would say that like if you start losing motivation, you should maybe like take a small break, and then like when you get the motivation back, you will like, then you are like more eager to play, and you will like improve more. So I would say like don't play too much, don't play too less, find the right balance. And then if there is like a birthday or something, for example, if you really want it, then you like need to sacrifice to like get the extra percentage if you really want to become pro.
Big question there, right on the screen. I know Tex joked about it in a couple of media interviews. He'd love to play Anders Vergang. Would you like that game against Tex?
I mean, the question is if I think I can beat him. I mean, one of us is world champ, one of us is not, so I don't feel like there's a question if I can. The question is if I'm going to do it when we get the game. My goal is to win against him. I know that I'm better since I've shown it many times, but we didn't get the game yet, and I don't want to think too much about the past. I want to become GOAT, so like everyone can see it. Like now there's only a few. I want to like make it clear for everyone, so that's my big goal for the future.
You like a bit of a fight, Anders, don't you?
What?
Like you like a bit of a fight with some of the players. We saw Young yesterday as well, mentioning how obviously you have your little bit of a rivalry. He sees it as he just got the chance to beat you once, and then that's it, done.
He was doing 2 celebrations on stage.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he said in an interview after that he finally showed that he's better. Then I don't think it's the right thing to go 0-3 the tournament after, but that's how he said it. It's okay.
Anders Vergang speaking up for sure in the commentary booth here. As we said, we've got 2 Qualification games in which we're heading closer towards a deciding mark. Mark is leading 3-1, 12 minutes away from qualifying for the FC Pro Open for a second year in a row. Fouma also looking to continue that trend. He still leads by 4-1. Mark can conclude it now with Hyun-Min Son. He looks like he'll be amongst the best 24 in the world this year. Welcome back to the FC Pro Open Mark11.
Great play as well down the line there with Theo Hernandez. Just was direct, had the play look there, cancelled it with Ilian and just drove into the space, played it back to Son, took his time. Keeper movement went the other way. That's a big moment for Mark. See how much it meant to Denman as well.
Well, it looks like we're edging towards 2 more players. Who would you rather take, Mark or Fouma, if they fall into your group?
I think they're playing quite similar. I would say that probably on lane, Mark has been more consistent, but I would say normally I would say that Fouma's like top level is a bit higher, but I'm very good friends with like Mark and Denman, so I feel like it would be harder to like play on 100% against them. So it's like 50-50. If I get them, it's not good, it's not bad. It's like it's okay.
Final 20 game minutes here with Fouma. He might have a goal for us as we join it. Start to break down as well. We can start doing some calculations in our minds.
That's what I was trying to do right now.
Who is going to be getting the invite back to play later tonight? It'll be the last round of action today. At least as it currently stands, it's going to be Ilian or AgitPower. From this group, one player from each group that doesn't make it will be given a very special invite back tonight to battle out in a 4-player bracket to take the final spot. So now, even you 4-1 down, Ryan, get a goal or two, it can make all the difference.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think right now AgitPower's leading by 1 goal difference, just 1 goal compared to Ilian. So I'm sure his coach behind him will maybe be keeping an eye on that, just telling him he still needs to go forward and try and get some goals.
Well, this game will finish slightly after the mark one. We'll stay with this for an attack or two, then we'll conclude Mark's matchup. It will be the 18th player to qualify for the FC Pro Open, joining the likes of Anders Vergang, PH in, Jafonzo, so many names really there. Tex qualifying yesterday. Well, let's stay with this one then for the final whistle. There might have been a hiccup in the road of the bracket, Ryan, but he's remained composed and calm as ever and ensured that he can get through.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for Mark, it would mean a lot, not just him, but to everyone that's been supporting him as well. And I think last year he was sort of hard done by in the group stages. He didn't perform to his level. I think the practice wasn't there for him in his region. He didn't have the same amount of games that he could have played if he was based in Europe. But he's given enough time this year to sacrifice and make sure that he's well prepared for this FC Pro Open. And it's showing as well. He's played extremely well.
And that's exactly what it means to everyone involved in Team Foot with Jade Ember and Mark11. They will be there at the FC Pro Open.
Like, I don't even know if they know they can lose by more goals. I mean, like, Mark won't score, but he's just AFK.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
So if you're AgitPower here, you're picking up the control, you're just taking it and trying to score goals.
Yeah, you should.
Have to, he needs to.
Well, full-time result, as you can hear in the background. Mark will be there, congratulations. And he will be very shortly drawing his group to work out who he will be up against in the next couple of weeks. For now, though, 5 more in-game minutes here. Fouma also, a very similar story, Ryan, had to jump up and down the bracket, had to play against his teammate in the opening game today, then lost the game and now finds himself in.
Now he makes offside trap. Like, I really don't know if they know about it. Like, the thing, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a strange one. He needs to score to keep himself alive with the goal difference. One thing that Denman did say yesterday, Brandon, though, he said he would do the Robbie Keane celebration if Mark11 made it through. So I'm hoping he can hear me and he sticks to his word as well.
Yeah, I was just looking behind me at the studio and I'm just trying to work out where's a safe space for him to do it. Because we need a forward roll for the Robbie Keane celebration that he did promise us in the last game of the day yesterday. But as you said, Ryan, you think it's going to be AgitPower that will get that invite back later?
Yeah, but he's up by 1 goal right now. So if Ilian can score...
Well, it'll go to goal scored after that. Lauren James, big chance. Wins a corner. Maybe he knows that a goal or two could make all the difference. Quick corner comes in. There is Virgil van Dijk. It's cleared off the line. Still alive to Hernandez. Big goal. And if that is correct, Ryan, it'll be going back towards goal scored.
Yeah, goal scored. That is an interesting one. Hold on a second. Let me get to my calculations here. Ilian
I think AgitPower scored a lot against Johnny, if I remember correctly.
Hold on a minute. Let me...
William Bouchy has got tears in his eyes. He is massively upset at the fact that his journey could end here. But I think his coach needs to tell him as well how far.
So he scored 10 goals in total right now. AgitPower has scored...
Also 10.
10 as well, yeah.
But I think they played in pen or not. I think Ilian won penalty shootout against him.
Yeah, he did.
He might be getting an invite back. We won't confirm that until we get the admin's approach, but Ilian Bouchy no doubt will be feeling so upset about this. He might not know that he potentially is going to be getting an invite back in the last round of play today. See exactly what it means.
Maybe one more goal?
If he scores this, he'll cement himself with the chance. Lauren James is a heavy touch. Full-time result, headline news. Fouma confirmed in